guys, Tarot, this is for the sign of Libra. Celtic cross. Show me the energies around Libra. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Libra for the higher self. One more time. Page of Swords. You're curious. You're learning about something. It looks like in the near past, you tried to leave something or someone behind. But it looks like it's impossible. Maybe you're digging up information about this situation or person. Because you have the Six of Cups in the next few days. So that means someone from the back is someone from the past is coming back to you. Yeah, and that person might be a soulmate. It's interesting to see that you have the High Priestess in your mind and you have the Moon in the back of your mind. So you're having dreams, you're having introspection, you're having all of these signals. They're being sent to you. You need to be mindful. Maybe you need to dig into the right, tap into the right information. You might be just maybe distracting yourself with something that is not really giving you the learning that you need. And I'm saying that because it looks like you're trying to manifest something. That's why the Magician is the problem. And you have a lot of options in front of you. Lots of choices. They all look the same though. That's what is making the situation so uncertain. Pretty much you're in front of a fantasy. Yeah, both cards speak of fantasy. And you need to face your fears, trust your intuition. Both cards are saying the same. You need to pay attention to synchronicity. That might be where you find those answers to the codes that you need. And I'm speaking like that because, yeah, that's how the Page of Swords proceed. They are very curious. It's the card of the stalker. And they're just digging up and looking for more information, more codes. They're trying to manifest something. So this is right now the case of you. And I'm thinking you're trying to move away from someone because I see this card here. So it looks like there's a lot of adrenaline and heavy, hot energy in that person's mind, whoever you're dealing with. Because it's pretty much like a competition. And it looks fair to what I'm looking at. Because yeah, you've got choices you can pick from. And maybe they see or they think that they need to compete to be able to probably win this thing with you. Your energy is different because you're trying to manifest something, but you're not capable of using your skills in the right amount. That's why that manifestation is not coming through. And in the next few days, it does look like it's going to happen. There's going to be a reconnection between you and someone from the past. Beautiful energy, like a soulmate energy. And maybe this person have been fighting for that. They have been sending signals, you see, with the High Priestess. Sending signals, sending all of this aggressive in the good manner. You know, just being active and trying to be the one that makes it. It's a lot of pushing around. And the reading is coming here not only to say face your fears, but the only way you're going to come out of this, you could say a moment of being paralyzed. Because you know you have these skills. Why are they here? Is because right now, your mental blockage, it has to do not only with fears, but the uncertainty of, okay, so what do I do? Pretty much you don't see anything. It's the kind of mystery. There might be some hidden truth. Yeah, there's a lot of secret in the spread. For those of you that are hiding secrets, it might resonate with you that you have a secret that you don't want to tell, and you're working with that secret. It's gonna get you somewhere. That's what you're doing. You're trying to work your magic, your rituals of using that skill you have to manipulate energy. That's what magicians do. They manipulate energy. And they remove the line between real and not real. Only them can do that. Pretty much you're below that line now. You don't see nothing. And that's why you have this heavy energy of uncertainty here. You might be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. And right now, that uncertainty is making you feel like, in my country, we call it like pescado en nevera. Because when you put a fish in the freezer and you see it after it's frozen, they have their eyes open, but they don't see anything. They're dead. I'm thinking they use that as a funny way of saying it because it could happen to humans too, or any animal. They die with their eyes open, but okay, you look at them, okay, are you awake? No, I don't see anything because I'm... But the case of being frozen, you see, that's why that slang in my country, it's like you're frozen and your eyes are open, but you don't see nothing. And I'm thinking that you need to either unlock that secret or open the channeling to receive these signals that you're receiving. But again, you're not codifying. I'm trying to use this computer language. You're not codifying that language properly because you need to have the complete knowledge for that. And that's, you have it in your mind, but not necessarily means that you have it entirely, because that's why you're still not certain. So the only way you're gonna get that knowledge is if you are you practice mindfulness, complete awareness of the here and now throughout your entire day. That means from the moment you wake up until you go to bed, you are breathing consciously and being aware of everything that is around you, everything that is happening, everything you're hearing, you're smelling, you're seeing, and everything has a meaning. That's why this card is saying pay attention to synchronicity. Those things that we call, oh, what a coincidence. No, that was not a coincidence. Maybe that's where you are gonna get that complete information to be able to perform that magic, say symbolically, and get your manifestation. Check out the Eight of Pentacles. It looks like you're working day and night. You're not resting. There's this burnout energy of you trying to use, again, it's the workings. Look at that. Pretty much they look the same. It's just that this one is working with energy. This one is working with tangible things. So, but that's you. And this is the problem now because, again, with the slang, you don't see. It's like a fantasy moment for you. You need to get out of that fantasy, Libra. In the next few months, I'm sorry to say it, but I cannot sugarcoat the cards. Expect for something chaotic. Expect the unexpected. Bumpy ride. So that means put on your seatbelt because something will happen that obviously it will be destructive. That's why it's a tower moment. You have complete destruction to have a beautiful flat ground to construct again, metaphorically. And the tower means that it's just an unexpected change that you must embrace because it was a change that was needed and you didn't make it. So pretty much the universe forced it into you. You see? It's like the universe telling you, you better sit down before I sit you down. That's what the tower is saying there. And you might be just trying to work all of these skills. Think of communication. You have two cards here speaking of that. You might be needing to use your communication in the right way. Sharpen up your communication skills. The magician speaks a lot about that. You might need that in that moment of choosing, because what makes you be petrified is that all the choices look the same and they're all pretty much tempting. That's why the message in the reading, not everything that shines is gold, along with face your uncertainty and open up that secret. So pretty much the tower is inviting you to accept this change because it's the will of the universe. It's pretty much some chaos that was necessary in order for you to construct a new beginning. This tower moment could also indicate for some of you that this, you could say this reconnection with this person from the past is going to bring some new beliefs, because not necessarily it's related to events. A tower moment could be related to something mental. So you or someone will have a new belief about this soulmate connection. There is a reconnection with somebody from the past for sure. It's probably happening right now. Either, and that's why you're being curious, you're stalking, you're keeping tabs on them, trying to see what's up, what are they doing. And the Seven of Cups is saying that. It's just saying that, yep, this person pretty much came back to you, and right now this is the moment for you to know how to choose. You need to know how to choose and trust. The big word, trust. Keep in mind that their adrenaline and this energy of just obsessed with winning might not be good for you at this moment. So keep yourself calm, because they're not gonna be calm. That's not their energy. That's not the energy they're gonna bring in when they try to come back to you. They're gonna come in with heat. Pretty much like fighting. So be mindful about how you want to handle the situation. I would say communication is the key. Be wise, be intuitive. Stay away from negative and dark thoughts. Just get out of that rabbit hole that you might have in the back of your mind about this soulmate connection, and then just go with the flow. That's what the tower is saying here for you guys. Nice reading, Libra. Thank you for coming back to the channel, guys. Share with your friends. I'll see you soon.